I watched the fires burn all night. Smoke blocking out the stars. Water hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body. Daud, gone at last. How many tried to kill you, and came no closer than I did all those years ago? How much coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the Void can collect. For years, I imagined the outsider offering me his mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives, but I know what Daud wanted. And if he's got to wander the Void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful whale burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch? Same as me. It's as fine a pyre as I could make. Farewell, Daud. I'll finish what you started. I had that ship for years, and it burned away in hours. Daud is dead, and Megan Foster died with him. One of the Eyeless, a painter and pharmacist, stole information about how to enter the Void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the Eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory. Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever Cienfuegos sent her is still there. The Abbey of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters to search the place for heresy. I need to find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart.
Jobs just like the bank. Watching houses from rooftops. Stealing keys. Bribing servants. Sharpening our blades as we waited for the right moment. You were proud of what we could do. I knew that much. I never told you about my time in Karnaca. How I came to Dunwall. How the outsider marked me. And made me the man I was. As I look out on the water for the last time, I know none of that matters. Who I thought I was will end with me. All that will be left of me is your memories. You were the best I ever taught. Your betrayal was expected. For the lives we led then, you had no choice but to turn against me. But now, I find myself counting on you again. You have what you need. You will find out what to do. It's time, Billy. Kill the outsider. Remove this terrible power from the world. For everything we did, and everything it did to us. I could have died 100 bloody ways. But in the end, here I am, on your ship, sipping your last good whiskey. That's not so bad. Thank you, Billy. And farewell.
Some minds get fixed on one thing and never find a way out. Cienfuegos wanted to see the Void. Well, maybe he's seen it now.
Fine day's work, brother. We need only record the heretical text we burned
Over here.
and our task is complete.
What do you want?
It's
Now,
my
where's
Lonnie.
that ledger?
You went into that
Here,
building
on the
with the
bench.
red poster
But don't
over
worry.
there.
I
Said
already
he wanted
noted
to
all of
check
the
for
burned
something
books.
real quick like,
We should
and
see
that
if
was
Sister Rosewood
hours
needs a
ago,
hand, though.
and he's not
She
back.
discovered
There's
some
nothing I
troubling
can save
items.
from that fire.
Crawling all
It's
over
all
the
ashes.
place.
I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here. Why don't you go
I
check
tell you,
on
I've
it?
seen enough. Take one
Promised I'd stay
mandrake
put
root
right here,
recipes to
out
last
of
a
harm's
lifetime.
way.
No, this was
Lon
different.
says we can't risk us
Sister
both
Roseman
getting
saw the
hurt.
archive's hiding place in a
Especially-
vision. She seemed deeply disturbed by
Open up!
from what Brother
We
Diaz
know you're in there. Surrender and we won't harm you for entering a quarantined area.
Let's see.
Someone from...
Stay here.
No. The streets are closed on Abbey orders.
Going to Calero. Coming in from the restricted area. You must need supplies. Someone looks armed and dangerous. No, he's doing business with you. It's all yours. Enjoy. Come back next time you need something.
Sister Rosewyn is keeping documents in the curator's office. I need to find them.
Others denied wrongdoing until confronted with their heresy. Trinkets of marked bone, epithets of hair and teeth, pages filled with occult markings. And then, the tears! They were scrambling to testify against one another by the end. They hoped betraying their sisters would compel us to mercy. But they were all found guilty now. We could barely hear the sentencing over their wails.
I am sorry to have missed it.
One spat in Brother Cardoza's face and said she would never confess.
Did she?
No. We cut out her tongue.
Another dead witch. What happened this time?
Brother Cardoza says they keep dying during therapy. He says there's a heretical organ inside them that turns the healing power of...
Brothers, am I being presumptuous? Cross paths with that monstrous assassin?
Have you ever encountered one of our blind sisters before, Brother Cirillo? It is very rare indeed for them to journey beyond their chapels. I only saw them once before, during the Feast of Painted Kettles by the end of Dunwall's rat plague.
How dare the on Earth are dead? And to what purpose? My reading should...
Fine. Bones and fine threads of hair. She keeps both close. He is dead.
What was that? Oh! Someone is asking for trouble over there.
Focus on the task at hand, sister. Ours is important work. We all bear the burden of the Abbey's future. Cardoza. Sister Rosewyn requests your presence on the terrace. It's about the Heretic Archive. She wants you to take it.
Yes, very good. Sister Rosewyn, I'll be right there. I need to finish one little test first, before this creature's flesh degrades further. Curvature is eroded in the frontal lobe. Unusual separation. It's as the stricture says, the errant mind becomes fractious and divided. Fascinating. The sacred music seems to have corroded the arterial network leading to the seat of cognition. The dense tissue.
What are they looking for? Bet they'd love to cut me open, too.
Brother Cardoza, at last. I've concluded my study of the hidden archive, especially this silver graph plate.
A silver graph plate? What did you find out? Is there something special about it?
It is an abomination. Darkness clings to it. We must destroy it, lest it fall into less righteous hands. Show it to no one, and burn its heretical stain from the world.
I got it. I can take a look at this with a silver graph projector. If the oracular order really can see the future, then this silver graph plate will tell me what I need to know. This is what I needed. There shouldn't be anything on this part of the mountain. Shindere North Quarry. That's where the eyeless are getting into the void. I should keep the silver graph plate with me.
Please.
I'm sorry. He didn't make it. But I found this letter with him. Thought you might want it.
Oh, no. Lonnie. Thank you. Here. Take this for your trouble.
Thanks, but you keep it. And take this ring. I think Lonnie would want you to have it.